feeling good tonight. Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word SUNS along with your issue and scene location to 55555.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports. And Grant, by now, many of the questions we had coming into the season have been answered.
Oh, no question, B.A. But it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of a season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or two has yet to emerge.
And for a few games now, we've talked about how determined MP is to be their driving force offensively.
And looking at MP's numbers, he's absolutely delivered on his promise. This guy is just an elite scorer, one of the very best out there. He uses his skill and smarts to get buckets. And you can see how he frustrates defenses. They try different coverages to stop MP, and they still can't do it.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. They've got Connect, and it's Davis in at center.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Bryant. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
You can see when a guy like Devin Booker sees a lane to the rim, he's going to exploit it.
Drafted as a 19-year-old back in 2015 by the Suns, Devin Booker has a special connection with Phoenix Doors.
BA, they absolutely love Devin Booker in the Valley of the Sun. He's been with the Suns his entire career, and basically it's a fan base that has watched this young man grow up. And when you think over the long history of this organization, when you mention the best players in team history, there is no doubt he is part of that conversation.
Here's the Beast, coming off an unbelievable. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Here's the Beast, following the score by Phoenix. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Dunn.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Here's Durant. And Davis with the block.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
Number 12, Johnny Murphy.
Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And this team has been just incredible, assembling a 31-game winning streak. And with no signs of slowing down anytime soon, we are watching history in the making, folks.
Look, at the end of the day, this team, of course, wants to win an NBA championship when it's all said and done. And you know that's what they have their sights on. But it is so nice to enjoy the hype and accolades of a team that is right now steamrolling through the entire league in this incredible stretch. Wow, this has been an amazing thing to watch.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw is good. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Well, we've got a developing story here. Standing by remotely, we go to our 2K insider, Shams Charania, for the details.
Thank you, B.A. Out in Miami, and I just got the news coming out about the Heat's trade with the L.A. Clippers. They were looking for an additional closer, and obviously Kawhi is one of the best we've ever seen. It's impossible to get into his head. He has such a total effect and control on the game. A three-level scorer, lockdown defender. If he's going up for a rebound, you expect him to come down with it. He's going to help them in a number of ways to take this team to the next level.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. The Beast, good.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And Booker with the jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Doncic passes to Booker. Right at the free throw line. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Fires for three. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. For the victory.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's long. And so far through... He's checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Houston.
Doing all right. We got him.
Suns trail by 10. They've got Kevin Durant, Devin Booker out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's done in a power forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Reeves, the pass to the Beast. There's the triple. He buries it from three. The Beast has got 33.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Durant. Here's Booker. The three ball. Rebounded by Prosper.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Durant with the bucket.
Now, the length is a problem, right? Kevin Durant on the drive, hard to stop.
And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, but that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, VA, about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently, anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
B.A. Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. Clock is at 3. Devin Booker for 3!
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc. Trying to stay within striking distance here.
Here's the Beast. And Los Angeles, another 3.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 14. Here comes Durant. Rebound, the Lakers. 54 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's the Beast. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Outside Booker. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. No good on that one. 7 for 12 now.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's the Beast. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Up top, Booker. He's got 15. Can they get it? It's good. Booker's got 17.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
This is a huge deal for the franchise in a number of ways. There's so much that Kawhi Leonard brings to a team. Defense, scoring.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Los Angeles Lakers. And that's a wrap on half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Connect, and it's Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. For 3, Booker. Rebounded by Prosper. Prosper's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's the Beast. He has 45 points. And again for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Doncic passes to Bryant. Down low. And Booker with the jam.
Booker welcomes this offensive responsibility. Very capable of carrying the load.
Here's the Beast. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Yet another bucket.
I mean, how many times have we seen him fill it up this season? It seems like he's scoring 50 every night.
That gives him the 4th most 50-point games in a single season. What a milestone. Los Angeles leading by 22. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Knocks it down from distance.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Bryant outside. To the paint. Kicks it to Doncic. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
Now, you really can't be mad at this pick. Just look at the point totals he's been posting lately. No question, this guy has been giving a superstar effort and has earned this.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Fires in the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Phoenix calls timeout. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
He occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest. And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here they come with numbers in transition. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Well, Dalton Knecht had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscle. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Here's the beast. Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Done outside. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
The Lakers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Here's the beast. And Los Angeles, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Doncic passes to Bryant. Now here's Booker. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Offensive rebound.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Here's the beast. And another 3 for the Lakers.
All night. He just won't let up.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Booker surveying the floor. And Booker with the jam.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Oh, got that one up quick.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Launches it. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Here's the beast. And good. There's another.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. And Booker puts up a deep 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Lakers on top, running away with this one. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch. Checked in for the Suns.
Tee up on them. Don't let them breathe, all right?
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Fred VanVleet out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Harrison Barnes, and it's Dunn in at the 4. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And again!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Booker. Reed with the rebound.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
4-3. The Beast shot is off. For Phoenix, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. VanVleet scanning the floor. The teardrop. Russell with the rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's the Beast. For 3. Buries it from 3.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
The 3 is up. Good. He hits again.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Booker's got 26.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
The Beast. Good.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
3-pointer, VanVleet. And Reeves pulls it down. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Here's the Beast. Offline with a 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
VanVleet on the wing, guarded by Russell. For 3, Booker nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the Beast. Good! Another from 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Booker. And Booker with the jam.
I'll tell you, let that guy get a head of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
Here's the Beast. No good from outside. And here are the Suns. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. VanVleet outside. Pass to Barnes. And Reeves pulls it down. Here's the Beast. Fires the 3. Oh, connects again.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in the game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every...
Well, MP went off again last night. Woo-hoo-hoo! Every time he faces another top scorer, he makes it his mission to show out. And I'm telling you right now, MP is hands down the best bucket getter in the NBA.
Hands down?
debatable.
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. Unlike you two bozos, I know what it takes to get buckets in this league, and I am uniquely qualified to make this call.
Your career scoring average was 6.1 points per game.
And your single game high was 19.
Did you score 19 points in your entire career, Russell? And Toby, have you ever even picked up a basketball? What about being an actuary qualifies you to speak on this?
Jalen, I follow the data.
That's right.
And the advanced stats think you paint a murky picture. You could make the argument for MP, yes, but it's not as clear-cut as you would make us believe.
Advanced stats? Are you serious?
I am serious.
You only need one stat to figure this out, and that is buckets.
Don't say buckets. Ugh, jeez. I mean, what about the
Got
true
it,
shooting percentage of
Toby.
the...
Moving along. I hit up MP earlier this season to ask him what the key is to being an elite scorer.
Okay, what'd he say? I mean, that's all well and good, but you said MP was the clear-cut top scorer in the league, right? And I just think the reality is a little bit more nuanced than that.
Nuanced?
That's all I'm saying.
What nuance? You sound like Toby, Russ. What? The bottom line is MP's team wins and MP gets buckets. When you're talking about the best in the league, only thing that matters is scoring. That is the only thing that matters.
I mean, you should have said that when you were playing in the league because you couldn't score.
Where did he go? Jalen? Ah, jeez.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
Wins, pay the bills, baby.
Man, I hate this Bay Area weather. It's never warm.
You good, MP?
MP, time to set goals for the second half of the season.
Don't get me wrong. I'm a complete player. But I get buckets. That's what I do. And I want to prove that I'm the best in the league at what I do.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters.
Game time. Let's get it, MP.
A little nervous here.
Be in the house.